Welcome everybody to Bar TV's coverage of the Under-17 Junior Gold Cup, hosted today, of course, by the New South Wales Waratahs. It is the best of the Under-17s. And today in our first match, we've got South Harbour playing Sydney Northwest. Both teams excited in the last round of this Gold Cup, of course. Bar TV bringing all the coverage to you today. These young kids out there playing at Leichhardt Oval, a game, of course, with so much history steeped behind it. So hopefully these kids today will be out there trying to make history and trying to cement their futures in what is the greatest game in the planet, rugby union. So quickly we'll go through the two teams. South Harbour, who'll be playing in the yellow today. We've got a couple of changes for you. So in the 17, playing at prop forward, is Ethan McAuliffe. His partner in crime, Jordan Paia. And his hooker today is Lachlan Townsend. Number 4, the lock, Darcy Brown, and his partner, number 5, Max Freeman. The flankers today, a couple of number changes. We've got number 8, blindside flanker today, Chase Payer. Number 7, the open side is Rory Lynch. And today, at number 8, playing in the number 1 jersey, is James Waylord. Today, our scrum half, number 9, Nathan McDonald. Fly half today, Daniel Bell, plenty of raps on him. 11, we've got Tyrone. Our two centres today, Jordan Morris and Nico Chuipopo. At 14, the other right winger is Harrison Stewart. And at fullback today, we've got Jackson Mohi. So that rounds out the South Harbour side in the yellow. As we go now, the two sides coming to the field. We'll quickly run through the Sydney Northwest as the South Harbour side come onto the field. They're a big bunch of boys. So the Sydney Northwest side playing in the purple, of course, as we mentioned in our coverage. Purple is one of our favourite playing strips here at Bar TV. So our prop forwards today for the Sydney Northwest is Cameron DaCosta and Orion Bento. Nick Dolly will be hooker. Played a great game last week, Nick Dolly. Our two locks, Tom Robson and Clayton Anstey. Look for Robson to take the ball forward all day. Our breakaways and loose forwards, Dan Lombardi playing there at the blind side, and James Lynch, of course, had a cracking game last week as well in the number 7 jersey. And the captain today, Jack Brewer, in the number 8. Our halfback today, we got in number 22, a couple of changes as well for this side. Kyle Brown playing halfback, and his fly half today is Zach Carr. Our one winger today is Van Workham, and the other winger, Cody Hinsby. Plenty of speed by Cody shown last week. Our two centres today, Brad Meehan. Best of the best in this Junior Gold Cup. So as we see, the referee out in the middle today is Lincoln Stollery. He is one of the best up-and-coming referees in Australia today, and that's another thing with this Junior Gold Cup. They're also giving referees to referee at the next level as well. As we go now, it looks like Sydney Northwest will be kicking, and they'll be running towards the Keith Barnes stand. The wind is very, very strong here at Leichhardt Oval. As we see fly half Zach Carr with the ball in hand, ready to kick off. And that he does. It's long and flat, taking the ball forward now. That's a good strong run there by the South Harbour guys. Taking it forward nicely. Good control shown early on. Just working the short blind side there. As we go now. Backline set, using it. Nice little flick pass. Taken though nicely is Tumapupo. But that's a turnover here, so Sydney Northwest looking to use it. Stepping on the inside there is young Cody Hinsby. Plenty of toe, Hinsby, so watch for him later on in the match. Nice long ball out there to the captain, Brewer. Brewer taking it forward nicely. Long pass, nice little short pass to Meehan. Meehan taking it forward. He's very, very strong. Very slight body, but takes the ball and plays above his weight. And that's going to be the first penalty of the match here. So a minute in the game and the referee blows his whistle about 35 metres out. So very, very strong breeze here. It'll be interesting to see what they do kicking into it, the Sydney Northwest side. Looks like they're probably going to opt for the tap. Park has the ball. No, they're going to go for a scrum, so testing the South Harbour side in the yellow early on. South Harbour coming into this match with a good reputation at the set piece. So we'll see how this goes down, this first scrum of the match. A little bit of time out, a little bit of blood there for the Sydney Northwest side, just calling for a bit of water. Just cleaning it away as Cameron picks up all the action. Nick Dolly, very, very good runner of the ball too in open field. Nick Dolly leads his forwards around nicely as he gets set to pack now back in the scrum. So it's an overcast day. We did have a little bit of rain early on as well, so that might affect the handling in this game. But as we've seen in all these matches, these under 17 gold matches, they're very, very keen and eager to throw the ball around. And we've seen some amazing talents out there. Penny Tuatupo, probably the danger man for the Sydney Northwest side. They've got a very, very flat backline set. Looking to run the ball off Zach Carr. Well, the ball goes over. So that's a poor pass from halfback, of course. Tuatupo with the ball, so he's very, very strong, as we mentioned, and he takes the ball into contact, running back towards the forwards. A little bit slow there, the breakdown. Dolly passing it off there to DaCosta. Coming forward, and he's driven over the sideline there by the South Harbour side. The big number one, Ethan McAuliffe. He's a big lump of a lad. So the hooker here, Townsend. Well, that's a nice throw in blustery conditions, but they don't come up with it. So Sydney Northwest attacking again now, and good run there by Ryan Bento. Good technique. Oh, that's a good run there too by Lombardi. Surging up the field. Cuts out Meehan. Tuatupo, dummies. Looking to get around. He gets around one, gets around two. Of course, his favoured position is breakaway. Tuatupo, and that's going to be a scrum there. So just not handling the ball as they would like to expect. As we mentioned, greasy conditions out there. It has been raining. The crowd is absolutely amazing here at Leichhardt. Everyone coming out to support this Junior Gold Cup. Of course, brought to you today by Bar TV and, of course, the Waratahs as well. As they just look to get set. There's going to be a replacement now, so Suvladis is coming to the field. Just a little bit of bleeding there from Dolly. I think it is. No, it's a number 3 in Bento. So scrum now set. Let's see how the replacement affects. So already you see the South Harbour applying pressure in the scrum, and that's a better pass there. And Tuatupo just gets the ball under pressure, and it was a forward pass. It didn't look good from the moment it left the hand there from Carr. So a couple of players out of position here. Cole Brown starting at halfback, as we mentioned, for Sydney Northwest. They're going to miss young Dimitri, who normally starts there. Very, very sharp. And referee not happy with how that scrum was set. And the front row of the South Harbour team is very, very big. So let's see how they go off their own feet here. Of course, the halfback, Nathan McDonald. Very, very well. And again, the back line is set a little deeper here from the South Harbour side. Ball comes out now. Turns him back on the inside. Jordan Morris taking the ball now. But this is good breakdown work by Sydney Northwest, and they come over. Led there, I believe, by Lynch and Brewer. Lynch now with the ball. Good run there. And here they go again. He's not the biggest front row out there, is DaCosta, but he's certainly playing above his weight. And here comes Brewer again, the captain, taking the ball down nicely. Not committing too many to the breakdown. And Tui Tupou shrugs off one. Goes down there, just losing his footing. He's very, very dangerous. We've seen that over the past few weeks. And that's a nice flat ball to Meehan. And Meehan taking the ball on, taking the forwards on. And they go short side. Tui Tupou gets rid of one. Standing, taking the ball down now. Meehan and halfback. Passing it out, cutting out Brewer. Lynch with it now. Lombardi taking it forward. He's got support on the outside. Lombardi. Good run there by young Lombardi. Ball coming out now, and that's a good little short ball. Bit of work to do. Meehan passing there to his winger, Van Workham. Yeah, just holding on to the ball there, not using it. The Sydney Northwest side. As the airplanes are coming thick and fast right over the fly zone, which is one of the great attributes of Leichhardt Oval. That's a great kick taken there by the South Harbour side, all the way up to the halfway mark, and you can see the Waratahs banner flapping in the breeze there, showing our viewers at home just how strong it is. So it may play a little bit of havoc in this line out as Townsend goes to take another throw. That's a high throw over the top, so just not getting his timing right at the moment as Sydney Northwest come up with it. And Brewer taking it forward, and that's good defence though by South Harbour. Oh, poor pass from the back of the breakdown there by Kyle Brown. Won't be happy with that one, and his players giving a pat on the back and saying it's okay, keep going. Of course, these matches here going for the 30 minutes. We're 8 minutes down now, and it's been pretty tight and pretty close so far. Both sides looking to get the ascendancy. It's been played around this midfield area. No one really got into the 22 yet on both sides. Yeah, referee not happy, and quick tap taken there by Brown. He scoots around. He's got plenty of toe, but just losing his footing there, so the surface may be a little bit slippery. Maybe a couple of parents out there might want to buy some steel studs for these young kids. Ball coming out there, turnover. And that's a good run there by the big 17, McAuliffe. Very, very strong. It's going to be a penalty, so the referee playing a good part in this game so far. He's been pretty good, rated pretty highly is Lincoln Stollery. And they're going to look for the touchline. They have the wind behind them, so they'll probably look to shoot it down to about the 22, and they do. It lands probably about 25 metres out from my reckoning here. As the touch judge just wanting a bit more of a gap there in that line out. Now let's see, Townsend. Not the best line out again for the South Harbour side, to be fair. Good pressure put on by the Northwest side as taking the ball forward now was Lombardi. Ball comes out. Oh, just had a little bit of a look there, so chance to counter. Now bumping one off, bumping another off was Morris. Ball just, again, not controlling the ball too well. Referee playing advantage, and the scrum will come back to about centre field here. So very good attacking opportunity now for the South Harbour, of course, playing in the yellow here today. Running towards the jungle end of Leichhardt Oval. Of course, there is the famed tiger that apparently lives behind the ground here at Leichhardt Oval. As we have a look now, the jungle end, as we see the thick foliage and the trees blowing in the wind. But let's see if this South Harbour side do have the answers here. Set both sides. They go short side. Yeah, just overrunning it there. Mohi looks pretty sharp though, and taking it forward. Nice run there by the South Harbour side, and ooh, good ball there. Little second man play. I thought it was all right, but no, referee calling obstruction. I didn't think he took him out of play, but I'll tell you what, Jordan Paea, he looks pretty hard to stop from not too far out, so look to him to be the go-to man if they do get the attacking opportunities there. And that's a good kick into the wind too, by the way, from Sydney Northwest. So Zach Carr playing in the headgear in the 10. Good line out too, so Carr with the ball now. Long ball, didn't need to float it. Park with the ball, stepping, dancing, coming in field. Nice run, cleaning it up. Sloppy passing. Ball comes out, Carr with it. Dummies. Takes it in, but he's absolutely monstered there by the Sydney Southwest side. And that's a good little short ball to Brewer. Just finding a bit of space down that short side. Ball comes out, Lynch. Nice ball there, long ball. Didn't need to throw it. Tui Tupou with it though. Makes amends, bumps off one. No, he's taken, but he's still going round the corner pass to Van Workum. But Van Workum can't handle. Probably should have taken that to ground there, Tui Tupou. Now, South Harbour attacking again. Oh, that's a nice pickup there. The ball taken from the back. Nice pick and drive there. And the ball cleans up by Morris, who keeps going. Morris taking in this centre field. Calls of clean out from the crowd, and the crowd's probably on the money there. They need to probably commit a bit more at the breakdown here, this South Harbour side. I'll tell you what, you saw the ball there in the breeze just get picked up and taken over the sideline, and it's absolutely blowing a gale. The wind has picked up, but the sun's come out, so that's always a positive here on a lazy Sunday afternoon as the ball comes in, and just not controlled there, but Sydney Northwest come up with it anyway. Cole Brown at the back, searching for the ball. Onto Carr. Carr dummies. Nice dummy. Little half break. Pops it up and fumbled there by Brewer, but it's going to be a penalty anyway. And a quick tap there. Taken. Tui Tupou with it. Bit to do, and he tries to bump off another player again, but they kind of know what he's about now, so I'd like to see him maybe distribute the ball. As the ball coming into Lombardi, standing in the tackle and driven nicely. Ball at the back. Coming out. Nice pass there to Dolly to Meehan. Meehan standing. Ball comes from the back. Dolly goes blindside. He's got no support with him, so they're going to have to get there at the breakdown. He's not releasing the ball. He's turned it over there, and South Harbour now attacking through their big number 8. A nice little short ball by Payer. Darcy Brown taking it in. That's going to be a penalty there, so diving over is the call by the referee, and rightly so, and quick tap taken again. But yeah, just popping the pass. Didn't really need to do that. Just should have waited for his forwards to come around, and looks like Northwest have won the ball back, so a seesawing affair so far. Both sides looking to consolidate, and Park running, jinking around, just not being able to link up with anyone, so doing the right thing and taking it into contact. As the big number 4, Robson, taking it forward. Haven't seen much of him this game, but he's one of their go-to men. Come off the back there, Lynch taking it in. Good ball. Just passing that last pass again, but the referee playing advantage. Not happy with something there out in the middle, so he's just saying cut it out, guys.
It's not smart. Okay. 1, 2, 3 players offside. We've had 13 out here twice.
James Wayward just having a brief chat there, playing at number 8 there. He's got the number 1 on his back, but the captain not happy. So Brewer just out there as well, having a bit of a discussion, just to make sure everything's fair for both sides, I guess. Park has the ball, and he has found touch, but hasn't got much on it. The breeze causing that ball to probably lose about 10 metres from my reckoning here. As Dolly with the ball now, looking to hurry up this line out. Oh, and that wasn't straight, and it was, I don't think it was any fault of Dolly's. That breeze just picked it up and took it all the way to the CBD. As we go now to another scrum. Both sides have been pretty good at this set piece, this aspect of the game, which is so vital for teams attacking opportunities. And yeah, nicely taken off the back by the captain. Wayward making good meters there, so attacking backline set and dummied. Ball on the inside. Popped up. Maybe a little bit of offside. Accidental, though, as it's taken out. 5 metres now. They've got numbers on the short side. Can they use it? And the big number 4, Brown, taking it in. Just under pressure there, but taking it into contact, and that's going to be a try. Nice work there by South Harbour. Going in to score, and there's big Tumapopo out on the far, big Tyrone out on the far wing. Of course, only going by Tyrone according to the team sheet here today. But he's very, very hard to stop from that distance out. So that's the first points of the game here. South Harbour 5, Sydney Northwest 0. 20 minutes gone, so very, very good defence from both sides as the number 12, Morris, takes the ball to convert the opportunity and take the score out to 7-0. Both sides have been very, very tight and very, very aggressive in defence, which is good to see in this Under-17s Junior Gold Cup. Of course, brought to you today by the New South Wales Waratahs and coverage here by Bar TV Sports. Of course, follow us on Twitter at Bar TV Sports as the kicker coming in now. And just going wide there, so unsuccessful conversion. The score remains South Harbour 5, Sydney Northwest 0.
Great try there after arm wrestle in the first half to South Harbour. The score now 5-0, kick unsuccessful.
As we go now to Zach Carr, who puts the ball nice and deep, but probably to the man you didn't want to get in, Payer. He's rampaging up the field, and here he goes, the big number 8 taking up to halfway. Good run there by Chase Payer. It's going to be a penalty, so just diving over. There's a little bit of niggle out there, so they're having a few words, the young kids, to each other, which is always good to see, a bit of competitiveness. And the game always played in a very, very good spirit in this Junior Gold Cup. And that's a good kick, taking them down to about the 22. So, as we mentioned before, the breeze very, very strong. I'd like to think that it's probably about a 14-point breeze. So, if Sydney Northwest can stay within 14 points, then they're still in this match. And again, the line out not the best. Now looking to pass the ball through the back line, attack from their own line, and Meehan bumps off one. Good run there by Meehan. Strong run. But they've turned the ball over now, and the South Harbour side attacking. If they can use the ball, it's on here. Just one more pass will do it, but he doesn't need to. He's going to go himself in Rory Lynch. And that's a good breakaways try. So as we go now, as we mentioned, it's probably about a 14-point breeze. And unlucky there, the Sydney Northwest did well at the line-out, but unfortunately turning over the ball, they've probably got to commit more numbers, I guess, to the breakdown, especially with the rushing nature of the South Harbour side coming in and committing numbers. So they just probably have to run in bunches here, the Sydney Northwest side, as big number 11 now taking over the kicking duties in Tyrone. 22 minutes gone. So the score here, 10-0. So if Sydney Southwest can keep it to this, I think they've got a very, very strong position coming into the second half. But he's kicked it and he's hooked it. Not accounting for that wind coming. Now it looks, by the looks of it, it's coming diagonally across the field. So it's 10-0 with about 7 minutes to go in this first half of the Junior Gold Cup. Good kick by the referee. You wouldn't have seen it at home on your TVs, but he hit the timekeeper fair and square. And that's a good restart there, coming down and hitting the captain squarely on the chest, and he takes it forward. They're coming forward now. It's Payer. Ball spread out now. Nice run there. They look very, very slick when they use quick ball here, South Harbour. It's going to be a penalty, though. Now, for mine, I'd be taking the tap, and they do take the tap. It's Lombardi with the ball. Very, very strong runner of the ball, Lombardi. Cole Brown searching for it at the back, and it's going to be a penalty. Holding on to the ball, so giving the ball away, Sydney Northwest. Unhappy is the captain there, Brewer, just having a chat to his troops. Probably going to use this breeze again, and they've been doing it very well, and Bell gets the ball downfield. Getting over that 40-metre mark. Probably have 15 now from halfway, so there's been plenty of good pressure shown by Sydney Northwest in the line-out set piece here. So let's see if they can maintain it. That's a better throw there, but going to the back, and referee not happy with something out there. He's going to call a scrum, not straight. So again, the breeze is playing with these hookers' minds and hookers' brains. Of course, it's one of the hardest positions out there to throw in the ball. The line out the best of times. So I'd imagine the coach will probably be saying at halftime, let's just take the tap and get quick phase ball. And that's a good scrum there by South Harbour, and they've twisted. They've gone the 180.
Still need to keep your head in, yeah? full blind, but you must keep
Referee just having a bit of a chat there, Lincoln.
Yeah, sure.
Stollery.
Both feet behind the ball, please. Go on, big one. Crouch.
As we go now, so very good technique. The Sydney Northwest side giving a little bit up in kilogram in weight class,
Coming in, okay. We need a clear gap.
but they drive together as a unit, which is
Gap. I want you to maintain
one of the essential parts of scrummaging.
Crouch.
And then both sides are set.
Set.
It's Cole Brown now waiting to feed the ball. He gives the tap. And that's a better scrum as well. Ball coming out. Hits Million short. Oh, taken nicely though by Morris, who's been bruising in defence so far this game.
Last feet.
But Million up to the task too. And Brewer now. Oh, and there he goes again, Morris, and that's the hit of the day. But they've got numbers if they can use it. Oh, Tui Tupou not being able to get his hands free.
Last feet here.
Coming forward now, and Brewer just getting out of the way. Didn't think it was for him, and they've lost a lot of ground now. Park looking to kick the ball. It may not find touch. It doesn't. Offside is going to be the call. That's a penalty there. Had to do it though. And here we go as the captain taking the ball forward now. Wayward. Nothing wayward about that one. They've got the short side. They're going to try and use it, but for mine it was on open.
Last feet.
Ball coming out, halfback. Taking the ball in, but referee there playing advantage. It was a long advantage, but well deserved, so 5 metres out. I'll tell you what, if they can use it and get it out to McAuliffe, who's looming out there, but no, the captain takes it forward. Captain's call. Still on here if they can use it. Oh, McAuliffe with it though, so drop the ball, knock on called. Thought he may have called it backwards, but a definite knock on there.
2 minutes.
So that's a bit of a let-off there for Sydney Northwest, who are just hanging in at the moment. Plenty of fight showed by these guys. Of course, we saw a few rounds ago they came at the death and ended up winning on the bell. So they're a team that never gives up. They're a team that keeps on scrambling and keeps on getting to that ball, and it's going to be a penalty here. And I thought he'd run away with a quick tap, but no. Short ball there and taking it forward, pops it up. Little bit of a half chance there. They've got numbers to the left. If they can use it, they're very, very bunched, but pick and drive might do it. It's going to be a penalty offside called, so plenty of pressure mounting here. And the ball passed out and probably could have taken it himself, I think. The captain off the back there and just drops the ball. So again, this South Harbour side threatening away and unable to capitalise on all the ball they've had in the last 5 minutes. There's only a minute to go here. A bit of an injury out there, so we'll take a bit of time out. And the referee has called half-time, so the score here, South Harbour 10, Northwest 0. As we mentioned, it's probably about a 2-try breeze. So the game is still anyone's as we go now for Bar TV Sports. And, of course, the New South Wales Junior Gold Cup. We'll take a 5-minute break and we'll be back with you very, very shortly.
Real guys, real sport. Bar TV.
you to all our match officials who supported the Junior Gold Cup throughout the last 5 weeks. Without referees and match officials, we would be without the game. So thank you to all those people who've given up their time to be involved in these Junior Gold Cup fixtures. This Junior Gold competition actually provides the referees almost as much pathway as it does the players, as they referee at this higher level.
World Cup today. In our first matchup, we've got South Harbour playing Sydney Northwest, and the score here, South Harbour 10, Sydney Northwest 0. So South Harbour now running into this violent breeze here at Leichhardt Oval, which of course, as you can see out there from the far flag, that it's going to cause a lot of havoc. So look for this restart to go as deep as possible because they don't want it hanging up in the breeze. South Harbour looked very, very good when they put a couple of phases together in the first half. So if they could do that and keep the ball in hand, I think the game's probably going to be theirs. But again, as we mentioned in the first half, that this breeze is very, very good for these sides when it's territory being played. So look for Sydney Northwest to punch it down deep into the corners as we go now. There's a referee out there, Lincoln Stollery, looking at the captains, ready to blow time on. And he does. So here we go for the second half, and he punches that low, and it's a good kick, forced to juggle it there. Coming out now to Parker in the orange headgear. He makes a break up the middle of the field. He's got plenty of pace. If he can get away, he's got support on the outside. He doesn't use it, but he's pulled down now, so if they can use it out wide, it's going to be trouble here. They go blindside. I don't believe it. They had numbers out wide. They didn't use it, and they try to go up the middle, and again, playing tightrope with the sideline there. Ball coming out to Dolly. Dolly passing it now to Lombardi, who's taking a couple with him, just running back towards his support. Good rugby brain there shown. Ball coming out. Dolly, pushes the pass. Didn't need to do it, but nice hands anyway. That's going to be a penalty. And the referee's reaching for his pocket. We don't like to see this too often, but professional foul out there. That's unfortunate. So now playing a man down is the South Harbour side, playing in yellow. So a little bit disappointed, the man coming from the field. So looking to kick the ball out, going for a line out, which is an interesting decision given the first half and the havoc that the breeze caused in the set piece. Yeah, nice work. Straight to 2. Looking to maul it, but good defence there shown by South Harbour. Going to have to use the ball, and ball coming out. Tui Tupou taking it forward very strong. Is Tui Tupou. Looks like he's gone back to his favoured position of breakaway now. Oh, that's a pass that doesn't hit the mark there. Looks like they've made another replacement as well at half-time. Oh, pass out there. Very, very close. It was Cody Hinsby. It's going to be a penalty there, holding on. So it's like Haldane's come on now, playing halfback. James Haldane it is. So James is an out-and-out halfback, playing for the northwest side. So should add a little bit more structure around the breakdown as the South Harbour side looking to attack off their own line. They're running into a very strong breeze, so probably the best option there, and they do. They suck in a couple of numbers. They've got space on the outside, but no, he comes in and tries to bump over everyone. That's a good clean out, I thought, but no, not happy with it. The referee he's having a bit of a chat too, just questioning it. So again, the Sydney Northwest side attacking, and they do through Tui Tupou, gets an arm free. He goes to ground now. That's a penalty. So South Harbour, the discipline just not the same as it was in the first half for both sides, to be fair. As we go now, they look to take the tap, and they do. Well, that's a big run there by Tyrone, the winger, getting the offload away. So attacking well, and yeah, that's a good clean out there by big number 1, Waywood. Very, very aggressive at the breakdown. But no, they turn it over by the looks of it, Sydney Northwest. So looking to get the ball into the corner. Good option there by Zach Carr, but a little bit too deep. Unfortunately, that's where they want to play the game, though, down in the corners. So referee bringing the ball back. The scrum. He's given them a couple of extra metres, I feel. I thought it was back probably another 10 metres, but in any case, that's what he's decided on. So that's where it'll be. And he's just having a little chat to the players there. Lincoln Stollery. Just saying, I'm the referee. Oh, short arm. And here we go, the South Harbour side attacking through the big number 12, Jordan Morris, who's defensively been the best out on the park today. And again, coming towards the halfway line, looking to pop the pass, but no, taking it in. Oh, and that's a good surging run there by South Harbour. So they're not set in the back line. They're all offside, though, Sydney Northwest. And he's playing advantage. They may not need it, though, because they're making metres at will here at the moment. Oh, yeah, so it's going to be a penalty. Ball just going to ground. Big number 8, Payer, taking it forward. He's got numbers on the outside. He uses them. Attacking now, about 25 out. Switched on the inside. Good ball by the halfback. Good scheming by McDonald. Ball used out wide now. A little bit of a goose step. The ball just going to ground, and that's a bit of an anti-climax there from the South Harbour side as they get to their feet. So it's going to be a scrum now for the Northwest side. They're going to have to go the length of the field again. And again, getting the ball downfield is probably the best option at the moment.
We don't want to pre-engage your leaning into the hip before it's actually... Just bring it over here, please, guys. On the mark, yeah.
So the referee just taking his time, making sure everything's good to go, and it is. It looks like it is, and it's going to be South Harbour's feed to the scrum. So just changing his mind on that one, the referee. Playing a man down, so plenty of pressure on the scrum, and good work there by young McDonald, the halfback. Taking the ball, and yes, it's going to be a penalty. So I'd say they'll probably go for the tap again. They've been doing it all half, and yes, they do. Ball spread wide straight away. And here he goes, Morris. He winds up. Good run there by Morris. Oh, good clean out there by the Northwest guys, and the halfback a little bit slow with his distribution. But they turn the ball over again, so toing and froing here, and South Harbour now, they've got numbers on the short side if they can use it. Offsides, yes, it's going to be called a knock on though, but he was definitely standing in the attacking line. The replacement there, Isaacs. And plenty of speed to burn as well, Isaacs. We've seen him in a couple of games light up the field. So Tom Sitters-Louis looks like he's out there in the 18 for South Harbour. We've had about 8 minutes gone. That's a better scrum, but oh, good tackle there by the defending halfback, just putting it under all sorts of pressure. So it's going to be a penalty, so they look to find good field position off this and get themselves closer to the halfway mark. And he's given it a good old-fashioned hoof, and I don't know, I thought he might have got a bit more distance on it, but Dolly taking the ball now about 45 out. Yeah, good quick ball there to two, and not ready, not set, says the referee. And they go to two again and win the ball easily. Nice clean ball. A little bit slow there from the halfback, and Meehan with the ball. Good long ball to Hinsby, but unable to handle it in the breeze. Just floating a little bit forward out of his grasp at the last minute. So really they're a man down, so hands probably would have been the order of the day there. So we get set for another scrum. Score here 10-0 to South Harbour. So not a bad attacking position of the field either here for South Harbour. And again, they're set nice and deep. Quick tap taken. Yuzo on the inside there to big Zachary Stewart. Could have and probably should have taken that ball. To no avail. It was open space in front of him. As we go now to another scrum in the match. James Haldane looking to feed it. Well, good scrum though by South Harbour, playing a man down, and wheels were in motion. Lachlan Townsend not happy with something out there, the hooker from South Harbour. So they're going to have to dig deep here, the Sydney Northwest guys, and get into it. For mine, they're missing their captain, their go-to man, Brewer, in this second half. He's been taken off, so I don't know if he's injured, but the ball bounces off the chest, goes forward, and That's never going to be play on, and good hit there. Just to finish him off as well. Mustn't have heard the whistle blow. The two captains having a bit of a word, bit of push and shove, bit of niggle out there at the moment. So just happy with that. The two captains now going back to their respective sides and letting them know that next one to go probably is going to have a bit of a stint in the sin bin. But the game's been played at a very, very fast pace. It's hectic action out there. As of all these New South Wales Junior Gold Cup games been, the under-17s, best of the best. It's a clear pathway to the next level. Of course, the Waratahs program, under-20s, hopefully it can feed into that and then feed into Super Rugby as the scrum screws around again. So it's good defensive scrummaging here by the South Harbour side. They've got the full complement back now as the captain there, James Wayward, sets his scrum. He's having a look around. He's not completely bound. Ball comes out. Meehan turns Van Workman, I believe it was, on the inside. And Hardeen at the back, just rummaging for the ball. They'll go for the quick tap. They do. They're all offside. Now Tui Tupou with the ball. He's fast. He's strong. He takes the ball up. He keeps going up to about the 22. That's a good run there by Tui Tupou. They're going to have to get over the ball, and they do. So Robson calling for the ball, and they're going to have to get with him, these forwards. And they do. They consolidate the ball, but no one's there in halfback, and the ball's out. So not very alert there, the northwest side. Turning the ball over, South Harbour taking the ball forward. Good little short ball through the middle. Good exchange by the forwards there. They're probably going to go blind side. Yes, they are. Ball coming in there. The number 7, the flanker, Rory Lynch. And here we go. Nice ball again to McAuliffe. Taking the ball out now. Oh, good hit there by Robson. Referee not happy with it, though. The referee's going for his pocket. He's going to have a chat, is he? He's calling him out. In the pocket, yellow card. In your last game for the year for the Gold Cup. I just thought it was a good old-fashioned hard hit, but the referee disagrees with me, that's for sure. And Dolly now just getting an understanding from the referee of what's happening out there. His players are going to have to settle down. McDonald now taking a quick tap to the captain. He's been taking the ball forward all day. Wayward. And another one there. Nice running. They're good when they put phases together. And here they go again through Lynch. They've got numbers if they can use it, if they can spread it. And short ball again. Just taking meters at will here, the South Harbour side, and they go again. So about 22 out now. They're going to have to reset. And here we go. Wayward just taking the ball forward. Charging through them like a bull at a gate. Yeah, nice run again there by McAuliffe as well. Meehan thought he may have got a head knock, but no, he's okay. Oh, good hands there, and the ball comes out. Taken, though, nicely by Tui Tupo. And here they go. Nice feet there. Quick little shimmy, and Paya. He's got one to beat. He gets rid of the ball, and that's a try. That's a great try there. To the big Jeff Pilton, I believe it is. Coming on the field, and great exchange of passing there by the South Harbour side. And when they put phases together, they look indestructible out there. So we've got close to 10 minutes to go now, and that was a great try there. So it's just to the left of the posts. And looks like Jordan Morris has taken the kicking duties back now. So it's 15-0. And the ball just coming off the tee. In the old days, you probably could have run up and taken the ball off the sand. A couple of more reserves coming out there for the South Harbour side as well. So we go now. We've got about 10 minutes to go. It's 17-0, Sydney Northwest. As we go now. That's a good searching kick there. Good restart. It's going to go dead, though. Unfortunately. I thought it may have held up, but it's going to go all the way back to halfway now, and they look desperate for more points now, the South Harbour side. They've got an extra spring in their step at Leichhardt Oval.
Take a step back and widen the gap. Yep. Take a step back and widen the gap. No more ET here. Point to head, point to head. Yep. Take a step back and widen the gap. No more ET here. All points of your head to your point of the head. Okay, good gap.
As the scrum now getting set centre field. So plenty of points still left in this match, I feel. As we go. Yeah, good scrum by South Harbour. The ball coming to the right side. Taken well. Good scrambling by the Northwest side. And it's going to be a penalty. Just diving over there, the Northwest side. So the discipline at the moment, just not with them at the moment. So stepping, jinking. Oh, good contact there by me and putting his body on the line. As we go forward, Lynch with the ball up the middle. They've got numbers on the short side, on to the right, and they go to the big man, the big number 3, taking it forward 10 metres out. And again they go and just push that pass, but he's hit hard in the corner there, and little box kick to get them out of trouble on the back foot. So the Sydney Northwest side have been dominant in this line out all game, so they'll be pretty confident they can hopefully win the ball back and again get down the other end of the field. There's probably 10 minutes by our Bar TV clock to go, so if you're watching at home, follow us on Facebook at Bar TV Sports and Twitter at Bar TV Sports, and of course our YouTube channel Bar TV Sports as well. Ball comes in, that's better, straight to 2, keeping it simple. They'll look to maul it, they do. This is good control at the back by Lynch. And they take it, Lynch takes it forward, he's got half a break, and the Sydney Northwest side just gets his hand in there. Referee, I don't think saw it, but South Harbour haven't. They go forward, they drive forward. It looks like it's going to be a try. Yes, it is, and that's a try. Good pressure there by South Harbour. Phases did it, and that is a good forwards try, and that's what coaches coach for. The score now 22-0 in favour of South Harbour. Sydney Northwest 0 at the moment. But let's not take anything away from this Sydney Northwest side. They've been competitive all game. They've been very, very strong, scrambled all game. Plenty of pressure was being applied to them for most of the match. That's a wild hairstyle out there in the middle of the park. It's almost Granny's purple rinse he's used there as he comes in to kick. Ball rolling off the kicking tee, so the Sydney Northwest players coming through now, and he's punched that well wide, kicking into the breeze. Been very, very dangerous since he's been on the park, though.
Score remains 22-0 to South Harbour.
So the speed of the play by South Harbour at the moment. Oh, that looks like it's going to go out. The full it has, so that's another poor restart there by Sydney Northwest. And they're going to go back to halfway for a scrum. No. Looks like he's... Yes, scrum, line out was the call. And they're going to go for the scrum, centre field. And they've got attacking options both sides. They went right side last time, so let's see if they can do something down that left side. And the referee now just having a bit of a chat. So they've, with the man down, the referee said to the captain, can you come out of the scrum, because he doesn't want it to be too dangerous. And that's good refereeing there. And, of course, the referees, it's a pathway for them as well. Played in the spirit of the game. They go left side this time. Dummies comes around. Plenty of space in front of him. The fullback in Mohi. He's going to go. He's caught. No, he gets the ball away. And that's a try. Try in the far corner. Set up by Mohi. Streaked away. Thought he was going to go over the sideline. Gets the ball on the inside. And South Harbour finish it off there.
Another try there to South Harbour. That takes the score to 27-0.
So score here now, South Harbour 27, Sydney Northwest 0. You'd expect the score to remain the same at the moment. No disrespect to the kicker out there, but the conditions aren't very conducive for goal kickers, to be fair, today. So it's a good display in the second half by this South Harbour side. They're running away with it, and they're running into the breeze too, which was against, I guess, what our expert commentators in the Bar TV commentary box said at the start of the half. Of course, the Junior Gold Cup, the best of the under-17s. The future of Australian rugby, the future of the Waratahs, and indeed all the other Super Rugby franchises around Australia. So there's a bit of talent out there in this game today, that's for sure, as the two teams come back now for the restart.
Make sure you check out for all future talents, such as these players in the field at the moment.
And here we go, Park with the ball, and he goes deep again. It's bounced, and that's a better one. It's gone out, so now they're going to get an opportunity to attack here if they can put some moves together, maybe take a couple out of the line out and get some of those bigger forwards that they have running at the South Harbour side. They do. They get there's a man in, man out, man in, man out, and it's a South Harbour throw. So the referee overruling his touch judge there. Ball comes to the back, not straight for mine, but referee says play on. Taken though nicely. They've come up with it, the Northwest side, so they're going to look to attack, and Hardeen just takes the ball himself from halfback, so they're going to have to probably pick and drive here. Tui Tupo at the back, and it's going to be called knock on. So knock on there. And again, not being able to finish off their phases and convert to points, the Sydney Northwest side. They'll be disappointed with that effort with about 4 minutes to go. So look for South Harbour now just to keep the ball in hand as they've done all half, and they've proven that's what wins rugby matches. Ball in hand. So that's a lesson for anyone out there listening and watching the Bar TV coverage. That's a nice scrum there. Both sides have the full complement on the field now and coming forward. And here they go. They turn the ball over. Bit of trouble here maybe. Van Worken taking the ball forward and bouncing off one. So he's juggled the ball again and maybe didn't need to go on with it there. The captain in Wayward, he's having a bit of a chat. They all heard the whistle and he just wanted to put a little shot on. They're having a bit of a chat here, the South Harbour guys. Nothing in it. Just school kids in the play yard, I guess. He's coming from the field now. He's had a good game as the captain. For mine, he's been the best on the park so far. A little bit of a limp though coming off the field. As we go now into the final stages of this match. Oh, that's a long floating pass. Won't be happy with that. Meehan taking the ball back in to where his forwards will be supporting him, and they do so. Dolly with the ball and pushed a pass that didn't need to be pushed, but Tui Tupu comes up for it, and Dolly wraps around. The ball's out wide. They've linked a couple of passes there. And Dolly with the ball again, and Tui Tupu with it, taking it forward. He's strong. And he's held the ball up, so they're going to have to use it, and they drive forward now, the Sydney Northwest side. He gets the ball to ground. Yes, it's going to be a turnover. So now not long to go, and South Harbour 27, Sydney Northwest 0. It's been a very, very good game, and it's been a pleasure to watch and a pleasure to broadcast for Bar TV Sports, of course. If you enjoy the coverage, like us on Facebook at Bar TV Sports and our YouTube channel, Bar TV Sports. And, of course, get involved in the game at Twitter at Bar TV Sports as well. We're here to grow the game, and we're here to grow the game for the New South Wales Junior Gold Cup, the best of the under-17s. And we've seen the best today. It's been pretty good, and it's been pretty dominant by the South Harbour side, 27-0. Not long to go now as the ball coming out the back. Can they put some more points on? They look to attack from their own line. Flicks a ball out. Didn't need to do that. And yes, just scheming now. And there's plenty of space. It's just opened up now for him. The fullback to beat him, Park, and Meehan chases and brings him down. But he gets a ball away. They're still going. The South Harbour side. Ball coming out now. Paya. Little step. He's back in the action. Green top. Ball knocked down. Yes, it's going to be called a knock on for mine. Not long to go. Yes, it's going to be full time there. So the final score in the match, the South Harbour 27, Sydney Northwest 0. The crowd very, very appreciative with it, and the crowd just staying away for that match. So the final score, South Harbour 27, Sydney Northwest 0. And we'll be back shortly for our next match in this New South Wales Junior Gold Cup.
Real guys, real sport. Bar TV.